everybody, Owen here from Gaming with the Cooler, and I'm doing something a little bit different this time. I am playing Frostgrave. I'm going to be showing off my new warband that Junior has created, and this is actually going to be the Dark Alchemy single-player campaign for Frostgrave. Now, I'm going to be doing the first mission in that, which is the Alchemical Monstrosity. Basically, the way this functions is that it is a single-player version of Frostgrave. You play against mostly the neutral monsters. You can play with a teammate, but you work together. And the idea essentially is that, one, you can just get into the game, or if you don't have anyone to play with, you could play it by yourself with a bit of terrain and a few models. And the other side of that is, if your friends already have a campaign going, you can run through this by yourself and catch up to them with a new warband. So I'm going to show you my warband that I've got started off here, and then I'll show you the scenario, and we'll get it underway. So here is the warband that I have created here. Now, Junior, after Red's failure to ascend after the battle on the Flying Lich's Citadel, has gone off on her own. And she has hired the sellsword captain, Skexel, along with a bunch of his little associates, to become her new warband. So we have, of course, our sellsword captain. He has some mail armor, a shield, and a hand weapon. We have a knight. Then we have an archer. And then over here we have two more archers. We have our bard, and then we have our pack mule. And then Junior herself has become a witch in her time. And so she's collected a few spells like Brew Potion, Fog, Poison Dart. I'm just going to list these off. You guys aren't going to remember. But you'll see them all. Bone Dart, Absorb Knowledge, Leap, Transpose, and Telekinesis. So a lot of control spells as opposed to kill spells or summon spells like I've done the last two times. And then as we zoom out from there, this is the board that we're going to be playing on. So it is a 2x2 map. The way the scenario functions is there's the alchemical monster in the center of the board. Now he acts just like a normal creature. He'll wander around if he can't see you, and he'll try and kill you if he can. He's got some tentacle attacks and then melee. There are some treasure that I'm going to put down. I think these 4 pots will probably do for them. Basically, you pick up the pots, and those count as treasure. They don't slow you in this mission, as opposed to normal treasure would. And then what you're trying to do is escape out of one of these 2 doors. And first door you go to try and check, on a 15+, it's the correct door. Otherwise, it's the other door. And that's how you get off the map. Last thing is there is a little crate here, or a little a rat door, essentially, where rats are going to be coming out of. And the giant rats will come out, try and kill you. And other than that, you roll initiative as normal on a 1 to a 7. 1 to 8, sorry. The alchemical creation and a rat will show up, and they'll get to go first. Otherwise, you get to go first, and you play the game as normal. One other requirement is that for this mission, you only get your wizard plus 3 normal guys. You don't get your apprentice, which I don't have one anyway, and you only get the 3. So I'm going to be bringing Skexel, a knight, an archer, and Junior.
So some other keys for the campaign for Sellsword are, you've become trapped in this ancient alchemical factory. So the floor is given away, and this right here, what we see, is where you've landed. That's why only a part of your warband. And there's a giant roar, and you realize that some poor lost soldier has been basically swimming in all these alchemical vats and turned into a huge thing of arms and legs that is the alchemical aberration. The treasure tokens are going to go down. They're going to go down 10 inches outside your deployment zone and 6 inches from each other, these are conveniently 3-inch squares. And they can all be picked up for a single action, and there's no penalties for carrying them. But in this campaign, they're not worth quite as much. They're only worth 25 experience if you get off the table with one. And there's a separate treasure table for when you pick these guys up in the post-game. You earn a little bit less money, a little bit less stuff, but it's because you're going to be picking up more of them throughout the campaign.
The other thing is that anyone can carry as many as they want.
Yep.
It's no longer limited to 1 treasure per person, which goes along with the fact that they're smaller and less valuable.
That's right. Anybody knocked out in any of these missions, if they survive or not, they do not rejoin the warband for the rest of the campaign. They get lost or pinned. They have to wander back to camp on their own. The only exception, that's the wizard. If the wizard gets knocked out, Junior's going to come back with 10 health in the next game, and your wizards and your sellswords and apprentices get rerolls to their injury results if they get knocked out of the game. So it's very unlikely they'll die. They'll probably make it right through to the end, but they can be weakened throughout this. Because the idea is there's no breaks, right? It's a survival horror game.
Yep.
You're starting off in this sub-basement. The next game you guys will see we're moving to another part of the factory. It's just getting worse the whole time. There's fire, there's explosions. It's all going to be bad. So right now you're being hunted through the basement by a monster. You'll start off in the middle point of the table, anywhere within 3 inches, so basically anywhere in these 2 cubes, and you will roll for initiative as normally.
So they've deployed, Archer in the back, Skexel and the Knight, and then Junior in the front. And then other than that, we're going to roll for initiative. Use the big 2 dice to use as the initiative die, and I roll a 1. So the creature is going to get to go first, and a rat will spawn. So I've got Asher, who's actually going to be helping me out a bit with filming and controlling the neutral monsters.
So he can't see anybody in his first turn, and that means he heads towards the nearest door. So 1 to 10, 11 to 20. We'll see which one he goes towards. It's going to be this one over here. So he's going to make 2 moves. as he basically does his little patrolling. He'll go 5 inches with his first move, and then 5 inches with the second move, and end up.
He goes full distance both moves.
He does.
Slow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, sorry, no. He goes 2.5 the second one. You're right. Like that.
Okay. Next up, Junior's gonna go, and she's just gonna move out to here just to get an eye on that bone rat or that little rat over there, but stay out of the big critter's line of sight. And I am gonna shoot out a bone dart at him. She's gonna need a 10 or to cast this, and fails on a 9. I'm gonna cut for 1 to make it a success. Then we do. I'm a fight +5, and what's the rat's fight value? I think
Zero.
it's 0.
Yeah.
So I get a 13. 13. So it's fine.
Yep.
Skexel's going to move up. He's just going to stay hanging out near Junior. We don't want to go too far up because we don't want that monster to come up. So we're doing the soldier phase. Everybody's just going to move together. And then our little archer is going to start climbing up, but not get too far. Initiative once again. And we get to go first this time. There's also the rat before I start my turn. So
he can see, so he's going to... Oh, sorry. He can see, so he's just going to move towards you.
Yeah.
He goes 6, and then he goes 3, so he goes 9 total. Whoop, and then 1 more. Right there.
What I forgot to do at the beginning of the game is I actually have my Brew potion spell. So on a 12, I'll get it, and this is my only attempt for the game. So I do get it, so I get to roll on the table, or I get to make just any potion of my choice.
Yeah, and
the only one I can't build, of course, is the Elixir of Life.
Yeah, you can't go between games and do any out-of-game spells except restore life, because the idea is that you're on the run the whole time. So that'll be your one potion, so make it a good one.
Yeah, I'll be, of course, a heal potion, because can't go wrong with a heal potion. So carry on from that. Junior's going to activate first, because it's the wizard phase. And she is just going to stay a little bit far back once again. We don't want the rat to come after us. And she'll shoot a bone dart at it once again. Fails, and I take a damage. Archer's going to go. He's going to take a shot at the rat there. And he is +2 to his attack roll. +2 to +0, I get a 5. You get 4. You're armor 6 though, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Skexel's going to just move in front of Junior. And the knight's going to move beside Skexel. And the two of them are just going to be bodyguards when the rat comes. He keeps moving towards the doorway.
So 5 and then 2.5.
Rat moves 6. Doesn't quite catch us.
So it goes to the nearest one. Whoop.
There we go. Back to me again. Oh no, we roll initiative.
1 to 8.
Nope, us again. And my archer fell. So Junior's going to move because it's wizard phase, of course. And she's going to get line of sight on that giant monster over there. And she's going to toss a poison dart. Yes, poison dart, not bone dart. Poison dart on a 10. She gets it.
Gets him.
Gonna be fight +5 against fight +6. I roll a 15.
14.
14, so he'll lose one of his actions for the rest of the game. Next up, little archer is going to move up onto the hill here so that he can see that monster as we do the soldier phase. So he's going to move up and take a shot.
Fight plus 1 piece of terrain, so 5.
Against 2. 18.
That's going to be
16.
16, so you're going to hit him. He's armor 13, so he takes 3 damage, goes down to 17.
Next up, we're going to have this knight. He's going to move up and just get into base and take a swing at that rat. So he's fight 6 because he's got a friend there. Against fight 0, he gets a 9 to a 10. He's armor 13, so he's okay. And then Skexel's going to try. He's fight 2, goes to 4 because he's got a friend there. There we go.
22.
There we go.
13, yeah,
he kills it. He can then move after having done that with his first skill, and he'll just move up to the treasure here. So we're rolling initiative once again. I'll just roll the dice because you got it. Monster goes first. He takes 1 to walk towards us, and the new rat arrives.
Alright, so we're going to go 5, heading towards that big fella.
Go, Archer, go. Wizard's up. Junior's going to move up a little bit, and she's going to toss a bone dart at him. This is the one that does damage on a 10. She fails to get the spell off and takes another damage. She's going to take a shot, so it's +2 for me.
+5 for him right now because he's behind some cover.
13.
13. 22.
He's okay. Skexel's going to pick up this treasure, and he's just going to stay where he is, and then the other knight's just going to move up and hang out with those guys. Rat comes towards us.
Gonna go 6 to here, and then 3 with the second one, which we'll put him right there.
Good. Initiative. Over to us. Okay, well, this is going poorly. So Junior's going to go, and she's going to toss down a fog wall.
Yep.
And she can get a fog off on an 8.
Do it.
Gets it.
Yeah.
Going to put a wall down of smoke, of fog rather. And so now the monster can't get line of sight on us, and it will wander again. And she got another spell off. And one thing is, my archer does need to climb down, otherwise he'll be able to see me over that wall. So he's going to just hop down to here, and then take a shot at the rat. Fight +2, 12.
19.
Okay, he's fine.
Yeah, ratty.
Knight's going to go. He's just going to move up and take a swing at this rat. 4.
8-0.
10. Oh, I think he might be dead. Kills the knight.
Oh no! World's most dangerous rat.
Yep. All right. Skexo's going to try and move up.
Yep. Welcome to Frostgrave.
Fight 2. 20.
Oh!
Vengeance.
Super vengeance. Blah.
And now the monster's going to activate, but because he can't see us, he goes back towards the door.
Oh, what happened? I don't know. I'm just going to go back near this door.
Going to roll initiative once again. It's over to us first. Going to go, and she's going to just walk 6 over to there. And then she's going to try and cast Fog once again. Gets it. Get another smoke wall off, and you get another spell. So we may have lost our knight, maybe. The archer's going to go, and he's actually just going to walk back up and take another shot.
Start shooting. Plus 4?
14.
That's going to hit him. He's Dormer 13, takes damage.
Yeah, and you can see the archer, so he's going to walk forward.
Brr, stop that! Brr.
Start of each new turn, I got to roll for my wall. So the one that's blocking off Skexel, it's gone.
But this one we don't roll for again.
And that one, I think it's just at the start of any turn.
Oh, is it okay?
Each new turn. Yep.
Okay.
So for the other wall, not gone. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Rolling initiative once again. We get to go first. So Junior is just going to put another wall down, probably. She's going to move back a little bit, so next turn she can get to the door. And then she's going to try and cast Fog. Gets it.
Warp.
There we go. That solves that problem. He's just going to climb down because he doesn't want to be in line of sight.
Yep.
And Skexel's going to just move over to here and try and pick up that treasure.
Yep, he does.
He'll be our loot bearer. Big critter moves back again because he's got
What's
no
happening?
idea.
I'm so confused. Just like mess with the boss.
You figured out the aggro range.
The
You're
boss,
just, like,
the boss
hovering in
AI
the air.
cannot do this.
So we roll initiative again. Oh, yeah, because it's initiative first
balls.
and then at the start of the turn. So it's me first, and then the wall stays, and the other wall stays. First up, we're going to check this door. Please be the right one.
15 plus.
Please be the right one. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Now we have to fight it.
You can do the treasure this way too.
Takes a shot. Whoops. Plus 5 against plus 2. 15. 16. Nothing.
Yep, it's nothing.
And Skexel's just going to move and stay behind the smoke.
Makes sense. Back we go. Rawr.
Well, stays, and the far one stays. Roll. Us again. So Junior's going to go first. She's just going to move to here. And then that's it. And then our archer's just going to hop down.
Second move again.
Nope, she's just going to stay there for now. I guess she'll move. No, she's good where she is. And Skexel's just going to move back a bit because we have a play. We're going to do it. Next turn it'll work.
Back.
He walks back again.
Rawr.
Again, now rolling for the smoke. Close one stays, and the far one stays. Die. We go to go first. Excellent. That's what we needed. So, no, we didn't need that. We wanted him to go first. It doesn't matter. So, Junior's just going to stay where she was and not really cast anything. I can't focus and heal, can I?
Nope.
No. And then the archer's going to walk up, and he'll take another pot shot. Yep. 8.
8.
Look, it didn't work.
Nothing.
Skexel's going to go right to the edge of the cloud. Oh, wait, not that close.
Okay.
There we go.
In case they go away. Whoop.
There we go. And then roll initiative. We need to win this one.
Here we go.
Yes.
You do.
You're just going to run through this fog here. Wow. And then she is going to cast Transpose to swap their 2 spots. So now I need a 16 to get this off.
No.
How much health do I have?
You've got
12. So I can't even cut to get it to go off. And I'm going to take 2 damage.
Yep. Don't attack. Good
Uh-oh.
play. Didn't quite work.
Okay, we rush it. Everybody go. Archer's going to take another shot before time runs out.
Do it.
So he's going to be +2 and you're not bonused anymore.
You got it.
So I got a 13. I beat
13.
you, but you're fine.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
Skexel. Is Junior within 5? If she's not, we don't have to worry about it yet.
She's not. She's also not in line. Well, she's in line of sight,
Yeah.
but she's not within 5. But if she moves within 3 of it without engaging it, it gets to shoot her with its tentacles.
Well, it's going to move first.
That's true.
Oh, but it only has 1 activation, so we're still good. So he's going to move right up to the cloud, and we'll wait. And then it can move towards Junior.
Okay, let's move to 5. Heading towards Junior.
Yep.
5 will not take it within an inch, I don't think. 'Cause that's
Thankfully,
just
he's only got 1
right
activation.
there.
Otherwise, Junior would be dead.
Yeah, but if she moves and doesn't end base to base with me, she will take a hit from the tentacles.
As she runs away.
Yeah.
Smoke. Stays. And
Second
the far
one.
smoke stays. And then now we roll initiative. Okay, good.
It's all you.
So she is just going to go right back through the fog.
Okay, and she started her activation inside of 3, so she does not take the fight 0 attack.
It's if you enter and don't do anything. So they're just going to hide out behind the smoke, and this archer is just going to climb back down. Plan didn't work. Mulligan, reset the board, and then he can go back towards the door. We're just going to wait.
Anything with them?
Nope, they're just going to hang out, and she's
So
going to
head
walk
towards the door.
back. And then roll the door, or roll the fog.
It's 19.
Stays.
It's 19, it stays.
Yeah, and then the other one, the far one, stays again. Oh.
They're going first. So he's just going to move close to the door. Whoop, and we're going to spawn a rat.
Uh-oh.
Right there.
Okay, Junior's going to just move back a bit, and then she'll fire a bone dart at that rat there. Good kill, Junior. She got it off.
Okay.
Fight +5 against 0.
20.
There we go.
So he's now poisoned.
No, this is the kill shot.
Oh, okay. What's the damage on that one? Oh, it doesn't even matter.
20, yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just dead.
Okay, he's just going to scamper back up for 3 to climb back up and
That's
take another arrow shot.
Okay.
15. We could hurt him.
15.
Yep.
You do. Two
more
more.
damage.
He goes from 16 to 14.
He's going to hop out and grab his treasure.
Oh, he's going to do it.
There we go. He's carrying all 3.
He's carrying all 3. It's all.
Look first. The close one stays. The far one stays. And then initiative.
Same again.
Oh,
So
he's going first.
Again. Get that sellsword, Captain.
Okay, let's just try and get out of here, because this is silly. So we're going to take a shot at him, and I can transpose him with myself? No, I'm just going to shoot him. I'm just going to shoot him with a bone dart.
Okay.
Damaging dart.
Nope.
Fails, takes the damage.
He hits him.
Archer, he's just going to move to the other edge of this little ledge and take another arrow shot.
Plus 2 to my plus 5.
Was it 15?
So that's 2. So he goes down
so 17?
17, yeah, so it's 4, so he goes down to 10.
Sweet.
Just nickel and
And then Skexel's just going to move. 5, 6, 7 basically. And hang out on this side. Staying outside of that dreaded
just getting
5-inch kill.
all the treasure, yeah.
Roll for smoke. Close one. Stays. Far one. Stays. Initiative dice. Uh-oh. Well, we planned for this.
I think who's closest? That's inside 8. This one's inside.
Also inside. I think he's closer.
I think he is to 7 and change. It is, yeah, it's him. So it's going to be a really nice. Brrr.
There we go. Junior's going to go first. She's going to walk 6 over to here. And then she is going to telekinesis the treasure to try and pull it away. She gets the spell off, so it moves 6 inches towards me.
It's right in your base space.
This is how we do it, boys. Skexel is going to use his once per game sellsword ability, tricks of the trade,
Yeah.
sprint to get +2 move. So he's 7. So he's going to go 6 and 7 just in front of the smoke there. And then he is half of that is another 3.5. So he's just going to run to that pot.
Everybody get out of here!
And the archer is just going to scamper down and stay out of line of sight for a second. And then second move, he can move again, that's right. And he'll just hop through the cloud to there. Initiative roll.
Sorry, we'll do the clouds first. Not that really matter.
First cloud, nope.
Stays.
Nope.
Stays.
And then initiative. I think we're free though.
Oh, but he gets to move. He's gonna go 5, which is gonna put him right there, but not in snap range. So he's just standing nearby.
Yep. And then Junior's gonna pick up the treasure and leave.
Watch just open the door, Fro. It's not. You don't. It's still not AP to open it.
Pick up the treasure and run to the door. And Skexel's going to just run. So he goes 7.5.
Yeah,
so
he's
like
next
6
to the door,
and 7. Yeah. And then the archer goes 9 because he goes 6 and 3.
So 6 and 3. He's gonna head over here.
Yeah. And they've all
Everybody get out of here!
And then that's it. Roll the initiative again.
Not really gonna matter.
We get to go first. Everybody runs out the door.
She pops the door and goes out. He goes out, and then he goes out.
First up, as we get coming into the end of the game, we're going to roll for the injury roll for my knight.
9+.
He's fine.
Good. But he does not come back in this campaign.
He will not be assisting us anymore. He got lost somewhere behind fighting rats. Adding up all of the experience, Junior, I almost said Red, ended up with 205 experience overall, thanks to the number of spells, number of critters killed, and the number of treasures we've secured. So that'll bring it up to level 2, so I'll get to up a stat by 1 or reduce spells or whatever I want to do for that. And then Skexel, he got 40 experience for killing some rats and not dying. And now we're going to roll on the treasure table. On the treasure table, we're going to get a 20, that's nice, and a 1, which is also nice, because I know middle and top and bottom are where you want to be at.
Yes, so 20 is a grimoire, which is always good.
Can't go wrong.
1 and 5 are 55 crowns put together.
Okay.
75 for the 13, so 75 total, and then 2 potions. So you have 75 crowns, 2 potions, and a grimoire.
All right. Rolling for the 2 potions, it's just 2d20, and I get a 19 and an 18.
So 18 is Elixir of the Chameleon, and it is, if you drink it for the entire game, you can only be targeted by things within 12 inches of you. So it basically makes you invisible to stuff over 12 inches away. Now on a 19 or 20, you roll on the greater potion table. You found some kind of cool, awesome, dark alchemy potion, and they're bonkers. Like, if you get another 1920, it's worth 3,000 gold crowns in ingredients.
Huh! 11.
11, that's going to be a Bottle of Darkness, which has a 1,500 gold crown purchase price and can be ingredient costed at 600. So you can sell it for 300, or you can buy it for 1,500.
15.
And what does it do?
Better be good for 1,500. No one can fight it anymore.
A figure shatters this ball on the ground and unnatural darkness immediately falls on the battlefield. Line of sight for everyone is reduced to 12 inches for the entire game.
That's how we would have escaped.
Yep.
All right, so we got a big potion, a chameleon potion, and then we got 1 grimoire. And so grimoires, I assume, are just the same chart. So first column, we'll get a 7. Second column for a 2. That's actually poison dirt. So I'm just going to get 250 gold to add to the 75 that I just got for a total of 325 from this mission. So I'm at 345 gold in the treasury. Now I can't shop anything, and I can't really buy new members because we're just fleeing through the caves. So that is the end of Junior's first expedition in the this dark underground filled with potions. Thanks for watching.